Hey everybody, and welcome back to the board meeting. Today I'm going to be talking about two crowdfunding games that are out there that I'm currently backing, and maybe you should be looking into these games as well. And these are going to be a couple big popular names of games. And so first, let's start with the game that's actually on Kickstarter currently. The next game is an upcoming project, so it's not quite on Kickstarter or whatever it's going to be on yet. The first game is Scholars of the South Tigris, which is the second game in the South Tigris series, the first one being Wayfarers of the South Tigris, and it's part of that overwhelming series of games, the North Sea games and the West Kingdom games, now the South Tigris games by Garphill Games, by Shem Phillips and Sam McDonald. These are some of my favorite games of all time, and Garphill Games, anytime they have a project on Kickstarter, it is an automatic back for me. These guys just don't make bad games. And maybe some of the games might not be for you in particular, but I would say none of them I don't think you can say they're bad games per se. They just might not be for you, some of them. But this is the second game in the South Tigris series, which is the series that they said is going to be based around kind of dice. This one looks like it's a dice worker placement sort of game, and it looks like it looks like pretty heavy, pretty complex, even maybe more so than Wayfarers of the South Tigris, which that one is a pretty heavy game. One thing I do wish that Garphill Games would come out with another light to medium weight game, sort of like Architects of the West Kingdom, something a little bit simpler. But it seems like they are kind of going heavier and heavier each one of these games. So if you're going to get into Garphill Games, I would definitely suggest starting with one of their like earlier games in the North Sea trilogy, probably Raiders of the North Sea, and then work down to Architects of the West Kingdom, go through those games, then go to Wayfarers, and now go through these. But these guys are just auto backs for me. They run a good Kickstarter project. They are very speedy. If they say they're going to deliver in March, they're going to deliver in March. And I like how they do their Kickstarter because it's not a pre-order. It is a pre-order system basically. It doesn't have all these different stretch goals. They know what they're making and they're going to get it done fast. They have everything prepared, and they're just going to print these games and then send them to you. So they do have a very fast turnover, and they deliver on time. So if you're worried about that, they have a great track record, one of the best track records of any company, I would say. And yeah, it's just an auto back anytime these guys come out with a game. Even if it's not part of these series, there was Hadrian's Wall that came out, Circadian's First Light. These are great games. And yeah, so that's that first game, and I'm definitely backing it. I'm backing it all in, which is just basically the game plus some Kickstarter promos, nothing huge, and the metal coins, because I love the metal coins that come in these games. So that's what the first game that we're going to talk about it. And it's only been on Kickstarter for like a day or two. It's already at $250,000. There is a lot of fanboys for this game company, including myself. So going on to the next game we're going to be talking about, and this is a game I was not expecting. I'm very excited about because I was not expecting it. Like I said, this is a new game system for Unmatched. This is Unmatched Adventures, Tales to a Maze. This is, Unmatched always comes out, but they don't really do Kickstarter. They just, they announce a box set, then they, sell it at retail, basically. Unless there's some kind of thing. They did their what is it called? Their big box where you can store everything, their storage box for Unmatched. They did that on crowdfunding. But now they brought this, and this turns the Unmatched versus mode it turns the game system on its head, and now you can play this game cooperatively. This box is going to come with 4 heroes plus 2 villains, and the villains have their own little minions. And so you're going to team up in this one versing these bad guys, which is really cool. I love Unmatched, and I love cooperative games, so I'm really excited, and I'm pretty optimistic that they're going to have some kind of system that works really well for this game. You can also play this solo now with this box. The heroes that come with this box, it is a weird group of people. There's Nikola Tesla, which is the most well-known person in there. Then there's Jill Trent, Annie Christmas, and the Golden Bat, which I don't really know those 3 characters like at all, but I like that they went very obscure for that. I like when Unmatched takes obscure characters, and lets me learn about them basically. But I'm really excited for this system. I thought Unmatched was this game set in stone. It's going to be a versus game, and then they come out with this. This opens up a whole new possibility of what Unmatched can be. And I'm hoping that this isn't kind of like a one-off system where you're just going to have these two villains. And you can take other heroes from other boxes and play against these villains as, you know, during this cooperative mode. So I'm hoping they continually release new villains to play against. It'd be really cool if like all their box sets from now on included one new villain that you can play against. I would really like that. But this just came out of nowhere for me. So it's definitely an auto back. Whatever is in this, I'm going all in on this. I don't know if there's an all in, but whatever they do, Restoration Games has gotten my confidence in Unmatched where I'm going to be backing this no matter what. Until they come out with some boxes that I don't like, per se, Unmatched is going to always be an auto buy. And now that they're switching up the system, I'm very excited to see what the future holds in Unmatched. Unmatched is one of my all-time favorite games, so we'll see how this goes. But like I said, I'm optimistic. And so those are two games that I would suggest you looking into if you're looking for some crowdfunding games. But I'll complete this video, so if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe to see more weekly content from me, Shane, at the board meeting in the future. Hope you'll have an amazing day. Take care.